you guys? My worst fears were realized at the release of the trailer for How to Train Your Dragon 3. Ever since the first movie released, I have been so enchanted by this world of dragons, and honestly, it's one of the best fantasy worlds ever created. There are so many moving parts, and because Berk is an isolated Viking island, things can unfold in so many unique ways without coming off like a cheesy or forced plot device. And when I met this world, I briefly turned to the books to become more immersed in it all. However, I almost threw the first book across the room when I read the opening line. There were dragons when I was a boy. You will have to take my word for it, for the dragons are disappearing so fast that they may soon become extinct, leaving not a bone, not a fang in the earth for the men of the future to remember them by. That opening page broke my heart and made it sink all in one swoop. And after Stoic died in the second film, I really feared that the third would take a darker turn for the worse. Then the new trailer aired and confirmed everything.
There were dragons when I was a boy.
And with the way Hiccup sounds ready to cry as he speaks, I don't expect a happy ending. This world that I have loved so much, these dragons that I've had little McDonald's figures of on my desk since 2010, are all about to go away for good. Oh my gosh, if you thought Toy Story 3 was sad, I don't think I'll ever be emotionally prepared enough for How to Train Your Dragon 3. So knowing that these dragons are leaving Berk forever, I want to take a stab at theorizing on the best case scenario for my own sanity, if nothing else. Now, let me say that I'm mostly analyzing the movies here. There have been at least 3 series, Riders of Berk, Defenders of Berk, and Race to the Edge, and at least 1 holiday special, Gift of the Night Fury, but they have some major inconsistencies with the movies, so those are issues to tackle in a different video. And like almost always, forget the books because they're an alternate universe with very little in common with the films. Okay, so let's get to the theory by breaking down the trailer. Aside from Hiccup's heart-wrenching words, we're shown that Toothless finds a Light Fury, which appears to be a white version of a Night Fury. She is so cute! Will they have little silver babies? McGann, stop fangirling. Anyways, the Light Fury has some extra talents, like shooting a firebolt that opens up a portal to another dimension, or something like that. Trailers can be tricky and work to fool us as to not reveal any major plot points, so it's either that, or the Light Fury pops a fireball so that it can take off at the speed of light or something. I mean, the preview showed that they tracked the Light Fury down, but we have no idea how. But the best and most obvious case scenario is that this will be the solution to rescue the dragons from our unnamed villain. So they're gonna have to put all the dragons in this secret place where no Vikings or humans can ever go after them again. And to keep them safe from the Drago Bloodfist types of the world, the dragons will have to be abandoned there for good, forever separated from their human friends. And that's the best case scenario we have based on the information we've gotten so far. The worst case scenario is that most of the dragons will fall in this big battle that's amping up, and I can't mentally or emotionally deal with that. Actually, I'm not sure that I can mentally or emotionally deal with the dragons getting sealed off from mankind either. The citizens of Berk have worked so hard to adapt their world to having dragon companions, and it's nothing short of a travesty to lose that connection. No matter what the final movie holds, that much we can know for sure. But I suspect the greater theme of this movie will be learning to let go of your buds to move on with your life. For example, Toothless has been romantically alone, and it doesn't appear that Hiccup and Astrid have had any children, probably because the dragons are like their children. So to be able to fully grow up and move on and sort of be what they're supposed to be, Toothless and Hiccup have to let each other go to find out what comes next in life. It's sad and it's scary, but it's also necessary to mature, and thankfully, based on Hiccup's beard that's shown in the trailer but not throughout most of the trailer, it seems that the two may still be able to see each other from time to time, so I will take solace in that idea for as long as DreamWorks allows it. It might not be reality, but theories are more fun, right? Well, that's all I have for now, but this video's not quite over yet. I get a lot of comments that say, do a theory on this topic, but I've already done those theories, so please consider going to my main channel channel page and clicking on the video tab so that way you can see everything I've done. You will probably find a lot of things you like that you never even knew that I posted. I want to let you know that I also have 2 other channels, Say Halo Goodbye Gaming and the Fanily Family Vlogs. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed enough to hit subscribe and share. I can use all the help I can get to let other people know that this channel exists. And if you made it this far, leave me a comment that says something like, "Hey, I made it to the end," and then let me know what kind of videos you want to see in the future. I can't make any promises, but the more people that request something, the more I can look into it. Okay, well, I love you. I'll see you in the next video.